Welcome back to K-Action News at 7. I'm Rick Cartman. Will the KZU baseball team have a winning season this year? Very unlikely, but more on that later. The biggest topic of the week is strip mining, surface rights versus mineral rights. Mineral rights, as we know it, is the right of the owner to exploit, mine, and/or produce any or all of the minerals lying below a piece of the surface. Mineral rights, after clearly defined, can be divvied up by area or a specific mineral. However, surface rights are the landowner's rights to the upper boundary or exterior of the land. Also, mineral rights take precedent over the surface rights. Just because a person has surface rights doesn't necessarily mean they have mineral rights. This just in. A strip mining dispute between a mining corporation representative and a farmer is taking place. K-Action News reporter Joseph James Cleary is on the scene. Joe, take it away. Thanks, Rick. Joe Cleary here reporting live in Wyoming. I'm here with Thad Castle from the Castle Mining Company. Mr. Castle, do you believe that you have full mineral rights over the property?
Yes, sir, I do.
Mr. Castle, are you concerned that with your mineral rights and the destruction that you'd be imposing on the farmer, do you think you'd destroy his entire property?
No, sir, we do not. At Castle Mining Company, we are concerned about the minerals and the money, and we're going to provide it to the American people.
Well, there you have it, Rick. Back to you. Thanks, Joe, for the live report. For those of you who don't know what strip mining is, let's take a look at the Castle Mining Corporation's operations through this video. Now that we're giving the viewers at home a visual representation of strip mining, let's take it live back to Joe in Wyoming to see the other side of the story. Thanks, Rick. Joe Cleary here reporting live in Wyoming. Today I'm here with farmer Ken. He doesn't want me to say his last name for unknown reasons, but Ken, it's my understanding that when you purchased this piece of property, you were unaware that the corporations had ownership of the mineral rights. How do you respond?
You know, man, it's all one big conspiracy, man. Organizations, the big ones, you know, against the little guy. You know, it's tough.
Without any remediation, strip mining can cause the farm and property to be completely unusable and uninhabitable. So Ken, what do you think will be the overall impact of the Castle Mining Corporation on your farm and your overall business? What do you think is going to happen?
Man, I can't imagine. As far as been my family for 6 generations. Just trying out here to provide for my family. But, you know, strip mining would probably put me out of business, to be quite honest with you.
Well, there you have it, Rick. Back to you. Before we get into the legal technicalities of this situation, let's look at an old-time video between a farmer and a miner where the externalities were absent.
Fisher Smith and Son, great to see you again.
Oh, yeah. How's Pops?
He's outstanding, barely hanging on, but he's there.
Yeah, senior misses them, you know. He's go hunting all the time. It's been a few months.
Yeah, you have to tell them they want to get back out there as soon as hunting season rolls around again.
Absolutely.
How's the family? How's Senior doing?
Oh, you know, he's doing good.
And yourself?
Junior's doing well, man. Yeah,
Glad to
business
hear
is
it.
good. You know, talk about business.
Yeah, speaking of business,
You want the mineral rights, huh?
I do. Would like to mine the land, make some money. And I'm prepared to compensate you for that.
That'd be pretty good. You know, minerals. It's a gold boom right now, man. Gold
Very
rush.
worthy, very worthy.
So what are you thinking?
I think I'm prepared to offer you yay much.
Well, fish. A lot of zeros, my man.
Think we can make it work?
I don't know. We got quite a few anchors. It's talking a lot of minerals. I don't know. You want them all? Just want certain minerals? You want certain areas?
I think we'd like them all.
Like it all?
Yeah, and it, you know, won't interrupt your business on the farmland.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as you're not destroying my property.
No, see, all we're going to do is we'll destroy a small area to dig the tunnel, but Surface would be great for farming, and we'll take out what we want.
So all underneath then?
Yep, all underneath.
All right, well, this is my counter offer. It's not too much different, but I think it's a little more fairly compensatory, my friend.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that. That should work.
Pleasure to
Pleasure.
do business with you.
Talk to you soon.
Oh yeah.
Tell Senior we all say hello.
You know, I want you family more for dinner sometime. Yeah.
Sounds great.
This
I'll
is
bring
what
the
we cooked
missus.
up for you.
I'll bring the missus.
As we can see in the old days, it was a lot easier to resolve these situations for farmers and miners. However, with recent technological advancements, strip mining has become a lot more harmful to farmers' properties. Especially with recent policy decisions regarding mineral rights versus surface rights, coming to agreements in these modern situations have become a lot more complex. As seen in comparing our two different situations, who compensates who due to the externality varies on different factors. One, the state-to-state laws are different among the country. In property contract agreement, if mineral rights aren't clearly mentioned, it causes problems in the near future. As far as compensation, if a mining company has mineral rights, negotiation is still possible to cover the future possible losses. However, the surface can be used to the extent necessary to obtain coal or other minerals, as long as it is deemed necessary and convenient for mining, and this right cannot be denied.
More than destroying the health of the environment, this mining practice is destroying the health of the residents in local communities. There are mountains of evidence that mountaintop removal mining is significantly harming the health of the residents in these areas. And it is well past time for the Interior Department to update these regulations to ensure that we can protect the health of local communities, our environment, and our climate.
Besides the impact strip mining has on the farmer, it also has a negative impact on the environment and displaces communities.
While property law may not seem complex, the idea that it entails a bundle of rights is present in the dispute between mineral rights and surface rights. It will be interesting to follow the breaking story surrounding Castle Mining Company and Farmer Ken's farmland. The mining operation will utilize strip mining and merely destroy Ken's land, but will they be held liable for the damages, or can compensation of the efficient amount be achieved? Under law, transactions are allowed that would allow Mr. Castle to show he values the mineral rights the most.
Be aware of what rights you may or may not have when purchasing property. That's everything we have for you at Channel 7 News. I'm Rick Cardman.
You wanna get in my world, get lost in it. Boy, I'm tired of running, let's walk for a minute.